Well, about a year ago, my daughter was listening to Nirvana somewhere in the house, and I'm like, what the hell? And I go in and I'm like, you like Nirvana? She's like, yeah. And I go, how did you hear about him? She goes, I don't know. I think I heard Smells Like Teen Spirit. And then I started listening to him, and man, I really like him. I'm like, wow, okay. And so she and I listened to Nirvana occasionally when we're driving around. It had been a while since I had been listening to Nirvana. I'm a 70s rock guy, late 60s, 70s, early 80s rock guy. Never totally got into Nirvana, though there's no doubting the musical genius of these guys. So for me, Nirvana was always about the sound, not the lyrics. I mean, what Kurt did with the guitar, Grohl on the drums, and the other guys, and just the pedals and different things that they did to water down the music and change it up a little bit. So I love their sound. I've always loved their sound. But this song, Come As You Are, is probably my favorite song by Nirvana. And I think part of it is it's just the groove of it, the sound of it, even though that sort of main riff is a bit of a ripoff from, who was it? Killing Joke's 80s? Yeah, I believe it's that. I believe that's what it was. But who cares? Actually, I don't know which one I like more. But anyway, the lyrics on this, even though I have not really liked their lyrics very much, I really love how Kurt Cobain messes with the English language on this. To me, this has always seemed like he's just having too much fun, even though it's sort of macabre type of fun. You know, is it literal? Is it about a person, or is it about alcohol or the needle? I think it's probably about the needle, considering they come doused in mud, soaked in bleach. You know, that whole thing they had during the AIDS epidemic, what you're supposed to do with needles. But I just listen to the contrast he has on this first stanza, and then I'll jump into the song. Come as you are, as you were. Just love that. Come as you are, as you were. Which one is it? So he contradicts. I don't know if I've ever heard a song do this before. And that's one reason why it captivates me. As I want you to be. As a friend, as an old enemy. Which is it? As a friend or an old enemy? Or both? Or come as you are? You know? The humor. Take your time, hurry up. Which is it? Take your time or hurry up. Choice is yours, don't be late. So it's not your choice. Don't be late. It's fantastic. Take a rest as a friend, as an old memoria. So the contrast back and forth, the dichotomy that he works with on this. And is he talking about an actual person, or is he talking about the old friend, the needle, who is also an enemy? And take your time, hurry up when it takes effect. Whatever. I don't know. Who cares? I love the crypticism of it and the mystery of it. That's part of what I like about this song. And then the use of the word memoria. I mean, come on, who uses that? I mean, Kurt may have had some classical education, and more on top of that, he may have remembered his classical education. Memoria, of course, was a Latin term for memory, and it's also a word used for sort of relics for martyrs, which I guess you could say, in a way, this song is a memoria for Kurt Cobain. And it's got that sort of also the gun imagery in this, and of course what Kurt did in April of 1994, sadly. So it gives this a poignancy, the song a poignancy that it didn't have when it first came out. So let's jump in. I don't think I've ever seen this official video for Come As You Are by Nirvana, and let's just jump in and enjoy this masterpiece. Frankly, here we go. Love that, man. Freaking gun. David Grohl. Love his voice. Smoky growl. Strong guitar. Wow, so much to freaking say on this. I gotta say, that gun is a bit haunting on this thing, knowing what he did. First time I heard this song, of course, he hadn't killed himself yet in April of 96. 94, I'm sorry. So, I don't know, I'm trying to get some kind of look. The whole thing was pretty foggy, so it was hard to get a good visual on this. But yeah, that was just kind of haunting with that gun floating around during this whole thing. And I don't even know what he meant by I don't have a gun. Like if it's literal, it's somebody coming over, he's saying, I mean, essentially, I'm not dangerous, I don't have a gun. If it's not literal and it's about alcohol or drugs, I don't have a gun, meaning he's not going to kill himself. So if it's taken in that way, it's disturbing, but the sound on this song is just incredible. His voice, first of all, this is one of my favorites for his voice. He has that smoky, raspy growl that he works well. He works it well. Man, it's got so much emotion, so much energy in it, and almost angst in a way, and it just works nicely. But the musicality on this, I think this was one of Kurt's longest riffs there, about 2/3 of the way through. And it's a nice riff. But that wall of sound guitar work on this is so nicely done. Because of the reverie feel of it, the drums give it that extra oomph, that extra energy. David Grohl's snare work on this is amazing. And then using the pedal work, I think, on the guitars to sort of smooth them out, there at the beginning especially, is really nicely done. But this just altogether has a sort of a sweeping, almost like a slice of life reverie sort of haunting feel to it. Yeah. But it's just amazing done. I mean, these guys, they knew how to make music, man. Really, really nicely done. Yeah. All right. Y'all let me know what you think. I'll catch you soon. Take care of yourselves. Bye now.